We're tracking a developing story from Germany. Police confirm 2 people are dead and 10 people are injured after a car rammed through a crowd in Mannheim. It's the latest in a string of recent violent attacks in Germany. And the CBC's Mark Carcasole has the details. So Mark, we just had an update from police. What can you tell us?
Andrew, as you mentioned, 2 people dead, 5 people considered seriously injured, another 5 with minor injuries. According to the local Mannheim University Hospital, 2 adults and 1 child are in hospital with receiving acute medical care, which means those are likely among the worst injured of the group. Now, Mannheim is in the western part of Germany. It's about 80 kilometers south of Frankfurt. And in Mannheim, like several other parts of Germany, it is currently carnival season, which means there are a lot of street festivals, parades, and whatnot. There is video of the car involved in this incident speeding down one of the streets in the area known as Paradeplatz, where there are several festivities occurring during this carnival season. In this video, you see the vehicle speeding past several pedestrians off on the sidewalk who then look at it. You could see the concern in their faces. That car is traveling very quickly. From there, it would go into a crowded area where there were several pedestrians. That Paradeplatz area is a very pedestrian-friendly area. There was a parade in the area yesterday, a street festival being set up today for tomorrow. So authorities say it could have been much, much worse than it was, but still the numbers of people injured, obviously not good. One person has been arrested. Police say he is a 40-year-old German national from a neighboring state. They do not believe that this was a political attack. There's no indication of religious or terrorist motivation. A German prosecutor says the suspect is, quote, psychologically unwell. They have not said at this point whether this was an actual attack or some sort of accident, but nonetheless, a man has been arrested and charged, and witnesses who saw this whole thing unfold are shaky today.
Also ich habe mich auf jeden Fall erstmal erschreckt. Ich komme aus Mannheim und ich habe viele Freunde hier, viele Bekannte, die oft in der Stadt unterwegs sind. Ich war selbst erst 2 Stunden vorher unterwegs und es hat mich sehr erschrocken, dass sowas bei uns passiert ist. Besonders nachdem schon vor einigen Monaten das mit dem Polizist passiert ist und jetzt schon wieder das. Also es macht einem Angst auf jeden Fall.
Now, the mayor of Mannheim calls this incident abhorrent and inhumane. Carnival events scheduled for tomorrow, that street festival I mentioned, are now canceled at this point. Again, while police are not saying whether this was an actual planned attack or an incident, I just want to reiterate that they say that they do not believe there's any political or terrorist or religious motivation. A German prosecutor says the man arrested seems to be, quote, psychologically unwell. The reason I want to reiterate this is because Germany is under high alert because they have seen a number of attacks of various natures, including car rammings over the last year or so. Many of those carried out by migrants from places like Afghanistan and Syria. And in some of those cases, police have said that those attackers had, quote, Islamist motives. And then there was one attacker who had criticized Islam before. So this has been something that has played out in the public sphere in Germany. It's of much public debate, and many feel it recently affected the results of the federal elections there. So people are keeping a close eye on this.
All right, Mark, thank you.